What's going on YouTube? It's Eli with Common Sense here, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 evening fragrances for the summer nights that I know you guys are going to love. And so these 5 are pretty darn affordable. The last one's a little bit more expensive, but all of these are around the $50 to $60 range, I would say. Some of them are a little cheaper, some of them are a little bit more, but they're not going to be overly expensive, and these are going to be fantastic for the price. First up, we have Montblanc Legend Night, and this one came out in 2017 by Olivier Pachot and Antoine Maisondeau. So this one is a fantastic fragrance for the evening, hence the name Legend Night. It's a legendary nighttime fragrance in my opinion. It's got a nice, spicy, warm and sweet vibe that's perfect for some of those nights where you just want to feel warm and cozy. And this one, it's just fantastic. It's got black, vanilla, apple, and cardamom as some of the 3 main notes, and you also get quite a bit of lavender, akigala wood, and musk as well. I actually picked this up for around $26 for the 100 ml bottle. You also get a shaving gel and also shower gel, and it's a pretty decent size for $26 on sale. So I picked that up at TJ Maxx. So if you see those gift sets, definitely pick them up. So people online say that this is sort of a blend hybrid between Armani Code Profumo, Versace Eros, and Halloween Man. I really enjoy those 3 fragrances, and I think that's why I like this one so much. You know, it shares that warmth and spiciness, almost like Yves Saint Laurent's La Nuit de l'Homme. It's just fantastic with that cardamom and the lavender, and this one also shares those notes. You get a sharp and kind of slightly peppery vibe from the akigala wood, the fir resin, and also the violet in here. And I'm really starting to appreciate violet as a note, and I've been kind of really loving fragrances that have this note in it lately. The longevity on this one is relatively good. If I spray this on before bed, I can still definitely smell the faint remnants of this when I wake up, you know, in the morning after. And projection is definitely strong with this one. You know, with several sprays, it's super strong within the first 2 or 3 hours. But this is the perfect summer evening scent. It's warm, sweet, without being too harsh or strong for the heat. That kind of rhymes. Again, Montblanc Legend Night. Next up, we have Prada Amber Porum. I believe I featured this one on one of my first videos I did on this channel, but this one was made by Daniela Roche-André in 2006, and I really want to try Amber Porum Intense, but I've yet to try it. This one has saffron, myrrh, and vanilla as the top 3 main notes here, and you also get hits of cardamom, musk, neroli, leather, and tonka bean. And there are many other notes that I didn't mention, but this one is a very high quality juice. Here you get clean, soapy resins. It's also got a really spicy, kind of musky sweetness like the last fragrance, but this is far better in quality. The saffron and myrrh kind of give it almost like a royal Middle Eastern feeling. And if you guys didn't know, myrrh is actually known as one of the oldest perfume ingredients that actually dates back before Christ. And according to the Bible, at Jesus's birth and death, he was brought myrrh. And it was often also used in medicine and ancient perfumes. And I would just love to be able to kind of smell and be alive during that time, to smell exactly all those old ancient scents like that. And I just find it fascinating. This just to me smells like the most expensive hotel soap. Like, you know, the good kind where you really want to take it home and just sneak away all of those really awesome bars of soap that just smell super fancy and luxurious and bougie. I think this is actually one of my favorite summer spicy fragrances, and it's honestly really good for all seasons. It's fantastic and lasts a really long time in the heat, but it's kind of warm enough to actually have some depth and projection in the winter and fall time. So I would say this is not the best for work. It's a bit of a softer and kind of romantic vibe out of this one, but it's great for if you want to decompress at home or just want to go for a nice night out. It lasts incredibly long, around 12 hours for me, and actually if you spray clothes it can last over 24 hours. And again, this one is just some of the highest quality designer fragrances that I've smelled in a really long time, and plus you get this really really awesome bottle, and it's got the kind of off-centered atomizer here, and I just love everything about this. Super high quality, very, very great for the great bang for your buck, and I think this one will definitely get you some compliments and turn some heads. So that one was Prada Amber Homme. This next one is definitely a fragrance that has been out for a while, but I still love it nonetheless. This is Versace Dylan Blue. This came out in 2016 by the master perfumer Alberto Morillas. In this one, you mainly get ambroxan, aquatic notes, and incense. You also get a bit of pepper, fig leaf, violet, and tonka as some of the other ones. This one is just really, really sweet, warm, and kind of ambery. You can also get the gift set if you find it. I recommend doing that with all of these fragrances, or at least a lot of them, like the Montblanc Legend Night. But this one, if you can find it in the gift set, it comes again with the shaving gel and the body wash. Definitely pick up the gift set if you could find it. To me, sometimes the incense note can come off a little strong, and it doesn't always work out for me. Mostly I think in the winter time, but when it's summertime, the scent blends really differently. And it's much sweeter and a little bit more aquatic to me. This one also smells like really expensive soap. This one's a little bit darker and kind of sweeter, and that patchouli is just kind of that kind of dirty, but also really warm and kind of earthy at the same time, and it makes it smell really nice when combined with the ambroxan and some of the violet and the tonka. It's just a really nice, sweet, kind of dark blended, almost a gourmandish, but not too sweet, but it's just really fresh and invigorating from the ambroxan, and also, you know, a bit of the pepper and everything else in that. So I feel like this satisfies a lot of my wants and needs in a fragrance, because it's long lasting, it's sweet, it's spicy and fresh. It's kind of like when you eat junk food, you know, sweet, salty, and you get a bit of that umami, you know, in the back of your tongue. Like, it just kind of satisfies all of these different senses, and so this one I think satisfies that as well. It's a little bit herbal, sweet, and it just is fantastic. This one's also really affordable too, at around under $50 for a 100 ml bottle like this one. Definitely pick this one up if you can find it. It's perfect for the summer evenings because it's warm and a bit sweet at the same time, and refreshing, just like you want to be in the summer nights. So Versace Dylan Blue. Next up, we have Bourbon from Bath & Body Works. So a lot of people don't think of super high quality scents when you hear the name Bath & Body Works. You kind of think affordable and kind of mass pleasing and just not real bold. But there's something really, really nice about this one. Oh man, this one just, I don't know what it is about this one. Black amber, white pepper, and oak are the only listed notes that I found online. This one is kind of compared to Dolce & Gabbana The One and Dior Homme Eau. This to me doesn't smell like bourbon. It smells like a woody, creamy, sweet amber. It's not listed, but I also get a bright, kind of fresh ambroxan or ambergris, one of the two. You know, it's not super high quality, but it definitely smells fantastic. It's very, very linear, but smells pleasant the whole duration. It kind of smells a little bit like, it kind of has that slight sweet deodorant vibe to it, but it's not gross. It doesn't smell like a middle school bathroom at all. It smells like a really fresh and refreshing ambroxan mixed with some of those amber notes, like I said before. But there's a really unique combination here, and I think it's the black amber and the ambergris. It's familiar, but it really does stand out to me because it just smells really interesting, and it kind of reminds me of that kind of fall and summer transition, which is perfect for the evenings because it kind of satisfies that same type of, you know, temperature and time as well. I don't think this one is for everyone, but this is definitely a great affordable fragrance that will really be good for, you know, the younger audiences, mainly people in their late teens and maybe early 20s. Definitely give this one a chance because I'm really glad that I picked this one up. It's like $38, $40 depending on where you get it. And I know that Bath & Body Works always has like buy two, get one free, or buy three, get two free on all of their fragrances. So if you feel like dropping a little bit of money, you can get a lot of free goodies with that as well. So it's Bourbon from Bath & Body Works. Last but not least, we have one. I would say this is one of the best designer houses out there. It's luxurious and it's very, very high quality. This one is called Hermès Un Jardin sur la Lagune. This came out in 2019 by Christine Nagel. This, I think, is one of my favorite new finds, and I'm really, really glad that I found this one. Sea breeze, magnolia, and samphire are the main notes here. Samphire is a crisp and salty kind of European herb that grows actually on their ocean cliffsides and is really similar to parsley. This one really surprised me. It smells something like I've experienced, something that I've smelled in my childhood. Maybe a soap or something scented like that we had, but it's truly fantastic to me. And this actually is supposed to smell like the salty soil and a garden named after Frederick Eden way back in the late 1800s in Venice, Italy. It's actually said that today only monks have access to the original Garden of Eden, you know, Frederick Eden, Garden of Eden. You get it. And after a year of pleading and researching, she finally visited it. This fragrance is history in a bottle. You get that whole sense of the garden, the oceanic air, just kind of being on those coastal mountains in Venice. It's just a really, really awesome picture, and it kind of takes you back in time. And again, it's history in a bottle. I really like wearing this one outside of the shower or when I'm running errands, you know, late at night. There's something really comforting about the history and the emotion that this one strikes in me, you know? And I think that is the perfect fragrance for the evenings. And my friends and my brother who I've shown this to, they all seem to be really blown away by this one just as much as I am. And I think that speaks a lot when you're trying to find a fragrance that kind of captures that emotion and how you want to feel. And I think this one does just that because it's nostalgic and it's also really unique and high quality at the same time. And I believe this one is like, I think it retails for $120 for, I really don't remember the size, but I got this 50 ml for, I want to say like 60 or 55 bucks on eBay. So if you can find them, find a tester bottle or get one on eBay, some of those discounter sites, I would not pay retail, but it's still a really great price for a fragrance house like Hermès. So check this one out if you can, and I'll probably do another in-depth video on this one, but I can't say enough great things about Un Jardin sur la Lagune. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will hopefully be uploading a little bit more regularly. I got a lot new of lighting, I got some more camera gear, and so I'm really excited to be making more videos like this one. If you're not subscribed, I'd like to welcome everyone who's new to the channel. It's great to meet you. I would love to get to know you. I would love to hear your comments and feedback based off of these fragrances or other ones that you guys might have that I should cover or that I should check out or get a decant of. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next time, bye-bye.